It's Anthony Garcia, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do a double exposure. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing you have to do is take a picture of a subject. I chose to take a selfie a couple minutes ago. Here it is. Sorry for the depressed look. But you can take a picture of anything. It could be your hand, it could be your foot, it could be your mom, your dog. It doesn't really matter. So step number 1, complete. Step number 2, I am going to make a copy of it. So I'm going to hold down Command J, and there. That's my copy. I'm going to label it copy. Alright, step number 3. There's a bunch of ways of doing double exposures and masking. I chose to do it this way using the polygonal lasso tool, and all I'm gonna do is kind of draw around myself. I'm gonna fast forward this part of the video, not to bore you guys. Alright, cool. So now that that's done, step number 2, make it into a mask. So I masked it. As you can see, it's masked. Why do I mask it? Because it's better than erasing. Let's say I have to go back in, press B, brush tool, get in close, wrong color, and I can just mask it. Or let's say I masked too much, go back, boom. So yeah, I'm not going to get into detail about it, but that's what the masking does. So I'm going to make a new layer, click on the paint bucket tool, and change the color to white. Now that it's white, I am going to find another picture. I took this picture of the sequoias a couple days ago, and I'm going to see how it looks on top of it. So drag it, drop it, boom, press enter. Then I'm going to change my blend mode to lighten. And this is how it looks. I kind of don't like it in this spot, so I'm going to hold command, press T, and I'm going to arrange it to a spot that I think it's going to look cooler in. And I'm going to see if I can make it bigger. Let's see. That looks pretty. I like that right there. Now that it's like that, I kind of don't like this gray part right here, so I'm going to lighten it. So I'm going to go to my curves. Then I'm going to hold command, or I'm going to hold option actually, and get this little square thing, and I'm going to click. Now that it's like that, I'm going to go to my curves, and I'm just going to bring up my lightness until I see that it blends perfectly with the white. And I'm going to bring down my darks so I can get a little bit more contrast. Cool. Maybe a little bit more like that. Right there. Cool. So here's another neat trick that I've learned. If you go on top of this picture right here, on top of the copy, under the blend, and you get a black brush, let's see, brush, I'm gonna make it black, and you draw, let's say right here, let's say you want to get this back, you go, and you can start drawing it in. It's a little neat trick when you want to get some elements back from your double exposure, or let's say you want to take something out, let's say you don't want that. You can go either right here, click on the layer mask, and you just kind of mask it out. If you want to get some of the face back. Personally, I like that. Sweet. Let's see if we can add something else to this to spice it up. Let's make a new layer, and I downloaded a couple bird brushes. I've always liked adding some more elements into double exposures, not to just make it seem like a regular double exposure. But let's see, add a couple birds here and there. Looks pretty cool. I'm just rushing it. You guys take your time when you're doing this and make it look cool. Mine's looking all janky. Let's see if I can get this part of the woods back. Touching my brush. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Alright, let's see what else we can do with this. So I'm gonna make a new layer. I'm gonna leave it with some birds so we don't get lost. Birds. Then I'm gonna make a new layer with the curves, and I'm gonna make the image pop a little bit and give more contrast. So I'm gonna bring it up, bring it down right here, and I'm gonna turn around like this, kind of like that. Just like that. That looks pretty good. Sweet. So yeah, this is how I do my double exposures. Now that I taught you guys how to do this, don't just try to copy and do the same thing, find a sequoia tree and take a selfie. Take it to the next level. Like find a picture of a building and use a picture of your hand or something. Like the whole goal of this is to help you guys grow. And well, I'm growing too every time I do this. Like I'm learning something new. But take it to the next level, guys. Stay cool, and I can't wait to share my next Photoshop tutorial with you guys in a couple of weeks. Peace.